best way to predict the future is to create it, said Abraham Lincoln. Isn't it right? If you invest in creating the future, it's only going to benefit you. Hi and welcome to this lecture. I'm Aditi. In this lecture, we are going to learn about HTML comments. You surely have heard the word comments, and we can use them in programming. So what exactly are these comments? Commenting is the art of describing what your program is going to do in high-level English statements. Commenting is best done before actually writing the code for your program. Comments are also great for debugging HTML because you can comment out HTML lines of code one at a time to search for errors. HTML allows us to use comments whenever we want. Now let's see the syntax. Write your comments here. Here's an example of comment tag. In this example, we have given a single line comment. This is an exclamation point in the start tag, but not in the end tag. Comments are ignored by the compiler. To see that, let's save the file and see the output. Yes, the comments have been ignored. Multi-line comments. So far, we have seen single-line comments, but HTML supports multi-line comments as well. You can comment multiple lines by the special beginning tag and ending tag placed before the first line and end of the last line as shown in the example given below. Syntax. This is a multi-line comment and it can span through as many lines as you like. Here we are using the multi-line comment. It can span through as many lines as you like. Commenting script code. Though you will learn JavaScript with HTML in a separate tutorial. Here you must make a note that if you are using JavaScript or VB script in your HTML code, then it is recommended to put that script code inside proper HTML comments so that the old browser can work properly. Here's an example of commenting script code. In this example, we are using commenting scripting code. All text on a line that follows to the right of 2 forward slashes will be considered a comment and will not be executed when the script is run. Commenting style sheets. Though you will learn to use style sheets with HTML in a separate tutorial, here you must make a note that if you're using cascading style sheet in your HTML code, then it is recommended to put that style sheet code inside proper HTML comments so that those old browsers can work properly. Here we are using the commenting style sheets. Inside the style sheet, we are using the comments. The border showed in the output. This code will be ignored. Commenting lines is the easiest thing to do in programming. Have you heard the saying, color has the power to influence the soul? Yes, it's true. Color is an important aspect of life, and gladly HTML allows us to use a variety of beautiful colors. And colors are very important to give a good look and feel to your website. So in today's lecture, we'll be learning about the colors in HTML. You can specify colors on page level using body tag, or you can set colors for individual tags using the background color attribute. HTML colors are specified with predefined color names or with RGB, HEX, HSL, RGBA or HSLA values. Background color, BG color, sets a color for the background of the page. You can set the background color for HTML elements. Here's an example of background color. In this example, we are using background color. Here we are given the background color Dodger blue and tomato. Let's see the output. Awesome! The background color is displayed. Now, text color. As you know and learned in the previous lectures, the CSS color property defines the text color for an HTML element. Here's an example of text color. In this example, we are using the text color. To set the text color in HTML, use the style attribute. We used the color tomato, the text hello world. Let's see the output. Great. The text color is displayed. Border color. You can set the color of borders. Here's an example of border color. In this example, we are giving colors to the border of the text. Let's see the output. Great. The borders are showing colors. RGB colors. Here's an example of RGB color. Let's see the output. Here the colors are displayed according to the values. For example, RGB 255, 0, 0 is displayed as red because red is set to its highest value 255 and the other two, green and blue, are set to 0. RGB 0, 255, 0 is displayed as green because green is set to its highest value 255 and the other two, red and blue, are set to 0 and so on. RGBA color values. RGBA color values are an extension of RGB color values with an alpha channel, which specifies the opacity for a color. An RGBA color value is specified with RGBA, red, green, blue, alpha. An alpha parameter is a number between 0.0, fully transparent, and 1.0, not transparent at all. Here's an example of RGBA colors. In this example, we are using RGBA. Here we are using different RGBA color attributes to H1 tags. It will show the opacity according to the given values. Now let's see the output. Great! It has been displayed. Now, HEX color values. A hexadecimal color is specified with RRG GBB, where RR is red, GG green, and BB blue. Hexadecimal integers specify the components of the color. RR red, GG green, and BB blue are hexadecimal values between 00 and FF, same as decimal 0 to 255. To display black, set all color parameters to 00, like this. Hashtag 000000. To display white, set all color parameters to FF, like this. Hashtag FFFFFF. Here's an example of HEX color. In this example, we are using HEX color. Let's see the output. So once you understand how they work, you can easily change the red, blue or green values to create a different shade. Here the codes are shown in the hexadecimal format. For example, hashtag FF0000 is displayed as red because red is set to its highest value and the other two are set to 00. Another example, hashtag 0000F is displayed as blue because green is set to its highest value and the other two, red and green, are set to 00. So this is it for the HTML colors. I hope you found them interesting. Here's an assignment for you. Set the border for P to green. Doc type HTML, HTML head, style, style, head, body. This is a heading. H1, this is a heading. P, this is a paragraph. Body, HTML. Solve the assignment. I know from now on, your website will be more attractive from all the colors you'll apply to it because you've learned everything today. So this is it for today. Looking forward to meeting you in the next lecture. Goodbye and stay tuned.